I would always be late because I was playing video games before I came to work, working out with like her dude. Shut up! You see her now, she got a Dr. Robotnik looking body. Shut up, nigga. But once I got fired, I was like, man, I'm about to go get this other job. I used to go into this little vitamin shop 24/7. And then I like got cool with the manager because I was always buying supplements. And I was like, you guys hiring? He was like, yeah, we're hiring. You can fill out the application. Filled that shit out. Had the easiest job of my fucking life. Nigga used to be on my phone 24/7 at that job. Easiest job I ever had in my motherfucking life. It was so easy I had to quit. Huh? I'm just kicking it like Walmart. I got fired too. I told you guys that story. Bro, that job, the last job I had was so easy. I quit in what, 2020? When did I quit? 2020. Yeah, I quit in 2020. Bro, I was just literally leaning against the wall on my phone all day, be watching street beefs on Twitter. And then niggas started calling up there to that job. And then niggas would be coming in there like, hey, this is low tier. Oh, you work here, bro? I said, yeah, well, time to quit. I don't need this job anyway. Bro, I think after like the first year, I stopped needing the job. I was just like, a little extra cool, little money, whatever the I was just like, yo, I gotta quit. I think that's the first job I worked at. I didn't get fired. I just quit. Did I get a discount? Hell yeah. But then the company sucked too because we used to get commission, bro. So like, could be able to make an extra $200, $300 a day off selling products through commission. But then the company got rid of the commission. So our checks was like $300, $400 less. I said, man, this job. Bro, I used to sell one pre-workout, commission was $15. Nigga, I kept selling the same pre-workout. I would make an extra $200 a day just selling product alone. Because we would check it was like this PR system, whatever. We would check it and it would tell us how much we were making versus each product. And we would just be selling the same products. We run it up $200, $300 a day on product. Our checks come back $300, $400 extra. But once that company cut off the commission, I said, man, this is useless. Like, there's no reason for me to work here. I could probably make that in Super Chat in one night. Bro, I used to come to work sometime and motherfuckers was showing me so much support on my YouTube streams. Nigga, I'd make 5 checks in one night. Some of you niggas remember when I would come on stream, niggas would be dumping crazy Super Chat bags in the stream. And I would just go to work like, I already made this. Bro, I'd go on the stream, cut on Street Fighter 5. I wasn't even doing reacts back then. Come in the stream, cut on Street Fighter 5. Niggas just dropping bags. Crazy work. Yeah, the crazy Super Chat battles, yeah. People battling in my stream and sent me like 3K. It was like, I think the highest, I don't know what it was. Maybe the highest night was like 3K. 3K in Super Chats. The day I got fired video. I did a vlog too where I went to the interview. Yeah, I got fired. You said, why'd I get fired from Walmart? For time adjustment? If I had YouTube and I stream on YouTube? No. Unless I was doing like dual where I like had niggas here and had niggas there at the same time. Like a dual stream, yeah. Nah, I never worked fast food.
Emerald next.
I never worked fast. I never worked in any food, anything. I already told you niggas the Walmart story, but there's new niggas in here, so I'll just run it back real quick. All right, anyways, I used to work this job, whatever. That was another job that was easy. I used to work at the auto department, where you just stock, do the shelves, whatever. So for the longest time, I would always be late because I was playing video games before I came to work. Anyways, and the job was like, it was in the same city, but it was in a deep part. So I had to watch, I'm gonna watch the clip after this. It was in a deep part, so it would take me 30 minutes to get there. In the same city, which is weird. So, I would get there, we had a 9-minute window. I would get there, edit my shit back to like under 9 minutes. Sometimes I'd get there, like if I had to be to work at 10, I'd get there at like 10:11. So I would time adjust it to 10:09. And I was doing that for so long. Anyways, long story short, it's another day I'm late from playing video games. Boom, I get there. It's like I'm getting there. I'm supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. It's like it's 9:15. I edited back to 9:09. So when I did it, I f***ed up because I went my lunch went over the 5th hour. So anytime your lunch goes over the 5th hour, a manager has to override it. Just scratching this. A manager has to override it. So me not thinking, boom, I slid my shit. It went. I slid. It went because it gives you like this edit noise. So I'm like, I gotta find a manager. Didn't even think. Went up, asked this dude named Vince. I was like, yo, Vince, can you fix my clock in? I went past my 5th hour on access. Hey, no problem, bro. He's like, slide your card. Slid my card. He slid his to override. He's like, bro. He's like, did you do a time adjustment? I was like, I mean, I was here in a parking lot, but he's like, bro, I could fire you right now for that, bro. He's like, time adjustment is still in company time. I was just like, well, how's it still in company time if I was already here in the parking lot, but I just didn't walk to the door to clock in? He's like, all right, bro. He's like, let's go to the office and fix it. And then you're just going to go to lunch. So we go to the office. He was just checking all my shit. Luckily, I didn't do no time adjustments in the past week. He was checking all my shit. He's like, bro, if you ever do a time adjustment again, he's like, I'm just going to have to fire you, bro. He's like, that's still in company time. I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. Went to my lunch. I go back. The nigga had somebody come and tell me I was suspended the same day. Like after I came back, whatever the he told me that he had somebody say I was suspended. I said, suspended? She was like, yeah, Vince is going to suspend you for the weekend. It was a Friday. I'm thinking I'm coming back Monday. She said, yeah, Vince is going to have you suspended over the weekend for time adjustment. I said, all right, cool. I'm like at home playing video games, cooling, just having a good time. Like, I'm still got this job, no big deal. So, hey, I had to burp. Anyways, so, you said I adjusted my time because I was in a parking lot. Yeah, when I walked in the door, I was in the parking lot at the time adjustment. When I walked in, it was like 10:11 or something like that, 10:15. And I edited back to 10:09 or something like that. So anyways, I come back on Monday. I'm doing my job, cooling, laughing with the homies, this and that. They called me to the office. She was like, yeah, so Vince is firing you. I said, firing me? She was just like, yeah. I said, but all he said was it was a warning and he was going to send me home for the weekend and come back, that he was just suspending me for the weekend. She was like, well, I mean, I have the paperwork right here. She's like, it's not me doing it, but Vince is firing you. So here's the paperwork to sign. Here's your last check. I said, he told me that I could just go home and come back and then he gonna fire me and have you do it? And she had like 2 black security guards there too. And she was like, I'm not firing you. Vince is firing you. I'm just doing this dirty work. I was like, what the? I said, man, let me get my last check. That's exactly how I said it. I was like, man, let me get my last check. She gave it to me. I signed it all sloppy. Signed it. I said, man, let me get out of this. Grabbed it, left. And then I remember I seen him a couple of times at Costco and he was just all scared, just looking like my thing is, how the you just gonna fire somebody and you don't know what the they got going on? Like, you gonna fire a nigga for attendance that's there every day? You don't know what the these niggas got. That could have been it for me. Bro, I don't think after that, I didn't have a job for years. Let me think. Yeah, after that, I didn't have a job for years. I was just out hustling, just like, yeah, I think I started going to school and all that shit. Yeah. But it's funny because I still see that same manager that fired me. The chick, I see her at the gym working out with like her dude. Shut up! Yeah, I see her working out with her dude. And I'm just thinking like, damn, if this chick never would have fired me, I probably would never be LowTierGod. Nah, not the raspy voice one, the one from Walmart. Hell no, they ain't cracked. The fuck? She aged horribly too. Everybody used to think she was fired back then too. They'd be like, damn, she fired, blah, blah, blah. You see her now, she got a Dr. Robotnik looking body. Shut up, nigga. Nah, I was full-time there. Yeah, she got a auntie type body. Like, nah, she aged horribly. She used to be like one of them fit, like, those ice queens that wear like, they be having like trucker hats on with the bootcut jeans with the fucking rhinestones on the back pocket. Like she was one of those type of like, you know, one of those like lean, slim, athletic type of like white women. Walk with a fast walk speed, like really vibrant. And you see her now, and it's just like she just be in a gym, like, yeah.